Oke, halo, balik lagi di channel gue, di channel InGame Tracer. Dan tangan gue masih agak pegel. Oke, kita mungkin bakalan lanjut lagi game Sherlock Holmes aja yang kemarin ya. Karena gue juga kan sebelumnya main Sherlock Holmes, cuman gara-gara ada problem sama PC gue install ulang, jadinya harus install lagi dan gue harus ngulang main gitu. Daripada gue harus ngulang main dan ternyata gue nemu sebuah game dimana gamenya itu Sherlock Holmes juga, dan Sherlock Holmesnya mungkin bisa dibilang karakternya lebih muda kalau di sini ya. Dan untuk gamenya mungkin bisa dibilang baru juga sih untuk rilisnya ya. Tanpa lama-lama lagi kita langsung masuk aja ke gamenya ya. Oke, bentar, ini masih belum gua pindahin ternyata. Loh. Sebentar, gamenya kok nggak bisa muncul? Oke. Nah, ini dia. Oke. Gini nih kalau rambut habis mandi nggak keramas begini nih. Oke. Lagunya sudah beres juga dan kita bakalan lanjut ke game Sherlock Holmes ya. Dimana game Sherlock Holmes ini mungkin agak menarik sih menurut gue ya. Kita langsung continue saja, kita continue. Nah, ini ada Bang Bung yang tadi komen ya. Oke, santuy aja Bang Bung, santuy, sholat yang tenang dulu gitu kan. Khusyuk dulu, khusyuk. Kalaupun memang banyak yang nanya kenapa gue mainnya gelap-gelapan atau gimana, karena jujur gue sendiri kalaupun misalkan main game ataupun misalkan memang nonton film, itu lebih kerasa feelnya ketika digelapin seperti ini gitu. Dan kayak kalau film mungkin serasa nonton bioskop kali ya, karena ada speaker ada speaker di kanan kiri. Terus kalaupun misalkan main game ya lebih kerasa karena pakai headset, terus emang gelap seperti ini emang mantep sih. Oke, kita lanjut aja langsung. Jadi kayaknya pasti agak ngelag nih kalau awal-awal mulai main ya. Nah kan. Oke, jadi kemarin itu kan gue puyeng ya untuk nyari siapa pemilik cane atau tongkatnya itu. Jadi untuk tongkatnya, di saat kita kemarin itu mana sih, Facebook ya. Nah, ini ada cane, mana sih? Nah, ini the lost cane. Jadi kita kan kemarin bener-bener mencari pemilik si tongkatnya itu. Aduh, agak jauh duduknya gue lesehan ini. Karena emang gue seneng PC gue lesehan juga sih gitu. Oke, jadi ternyata itu pada saat kita kemarin habis makan, harusnya kita bertanya ke yang ada di sini satu.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Oke, jadi kalau nggak salah, gue harus nyontek sih. Jadi ada salah satu di depan sini yang gue tanya, terus yang di luar itu kita tanya juga. Jadi ketika kita udah nanya dua orang itu, si John bakal pindah ke sini. Nah, si Johnnya sudah pilih sini, tinggal kita aktifin yang ada di sini kayaknya. Nah kan, itu ternyata puyeng gue jadinya. Si Johnnya main piano sekarang.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves.
Oke.
First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off
Tengkoraknya?
me.
Tengkoraknya jalan sendiri loh itu. Itu dia Ken-nya.
Hey boy, that's my cane.
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Kita pilih yang observe. Oh, ini ada hidung ya. Di hidungnya ada sesuatu. Kita load. Swollen Reddition. Rich and fashionable. Oke. Kenapa nih? Oh, bisa diginin juga ternyata pakai WASD ya. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. Dia nggak pakai cincin pernikahan ya. Apa nih? Kayak abis mukul dia. Recently hit someone with force. Oke, abis mukul dia. Oke, confirm. Lord Craven namanya. Kenapa ya? Di Sherlock Holmes yang kemarin, meskipun gue cuma satu kasus, itu Lord juga. Sekarang Lord lagi ya.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything. I was after a British noble who takes boxing lessons but suffers from some liver issues. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Well, you're half correct. I am indeed Lord Andrew Craven. Your other guesses were wrong. But you still have the edge over that blasted medium. Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden?
Oke, jadi kita kemarin udah nemu cane, terus ngembaliin. Sekarang malah suruh nyari diamond. Nyari diamond loh.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
What happened in the
You
scene?
insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called
Ada awan
it
atau bubble?
ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my
Oke, jadi ada
did
hantu
nothing.
katanya.
The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Oke, jadi si istrinya si Emma itu teriak awalnya, habis teriak dia kayak ngelihat hantu, pingsan, dan hantunya diusir sama si Lord Craven ini. Dan ketika dia ngusir, tadi apa ya, dia disebutnya medium sih, sebagai medium atau perantara mungkin ya. Dia ngusir dan diamondnya hilang.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Raja, an Indian king.
Indian King.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Oke. Jadi kita mencari bentuknya, warnanya kuning, berbentuk kayak semacam telur, dan ada 100 karat ya. 100 karat, lumayan juga sih. Oke, itu describe buat diamond yang harus kita cari ya.
Stay here and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Dan si Emma-nya itu, istrinya itu malah tertarik untuk komunikasi dengan sesuatu yang mistik gitu ya. Bahkan seorang raja yang udah meninggal pun dia pengen komunikasi. Wow. Oke, kita bisa... kok begitu sih? Oke, ini apa nih? Oke, di sini ada gelas
There are
pecah.
light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
Ini apa?
This must be the ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm.
Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
Jadi bakalan ada hantu gitu di
Half a
sini.
glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
Ini nggak bisa di ini ya. Kita harus cari mungkin semacam kita harus cari kayak semacam 2 petunjuk lagi. Kita udah nggak bisa gerak ke sini. Di bawahnya apa pula ya? Tadi apa tuh? Oval Grove.
The diamond was
100.
placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
Jadi diamondnya disimpan di sini, bentuknya ini ya. Pas, oke. Ada yang aneh lagi kah? Apa ini? Bisa kita deketin? Nggak ada lagi ya? Oke.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Gue belum resolve loh. Coba kita tanya ke dia yang tadi yang dipukul ya.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Dia yang manggil ternyata ya. Dan
Do you feel the presence of any
terjadi
supernatural
kekacauan.
entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait.
Oke.
I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But this stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Oke, kita masih tetap harus nyari satu petunjuk lagi.
Was this covered on purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see. Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
Ada
How can you not love
keris.
this stuff, Sherry?
Ada
It adds
keris.
so much atmosphere to the
Pale
room.
skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious.
Ada keris cuy.
Feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
Kita harus cari clue-nya juga sih, cuman di mana lagi clue-nya? Here. Kita nggak bisa geser ke situ, anjir. Di bawahnya itu ada tadi. Bisa geser lagi terus. Terus. Hey. Nggak bisa digeser ke situ dong. Ini ada ektoplasmnya juga sih. Ethiopian medium. Coba kita cari lagi. Ada yang aneh kah?
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
Anjing, gue bingung nih. Aristokrat. Ini ada ektoplasm juga di bawah nih. Kayaknya udah nggak bisa diinin lagi ya.
Ooh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
Cuman bilang gitu doang kau. Aduh, satu lagi nih petunjuknya nih. Di mana ya? Satu lagi petunjuk. Satu lagi loh petunjuknya ini. Yang di bawah ini apa nih? Nggak bisa juga ya.
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis. Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
Gelas yang pecah. Satu clue lagi nih. Inikah yang pita? Ini dia.
This
Sebentar.
brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
Seems
Okay.
like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry.
Key
I'm sure you'll
evidence
make some
collect.
good deductions.
Oke, evidence-nya udah kita collect semua, terus kita cek. Ya. Aduh. Bentar. Malaysia Hanshul nih. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain that this man, in Lord Craven, a noble Englishman, in the habit of the visiting resort to receive a treatment for his liver malady. Ini tentang Lord Craven tadi ya. Ini Lord Craven testimony. The medium Luca Galici was hired by the Craven to summon the spirit of the former owner of the diamond, who, as they believe, were Indian royalty. During the scenes, a spirit appeared and frightened the lady to the extent she vained the stone disappear. Lord Craven believes that it is a desperate robbery and he has demand to the medium be locked up to prevent his escape. Oke, berarti dia nuduh si apa namanya, si mediumnya ya, si apa ya, mungkin dukun dia, peramal atau peramal ya. Oke, Sin Scenery, terus A Mother's Love. Kita dapat lagi satu, The Unlucky Sins. It seems the sins went out. I don't know what happened yet, but I doubt the spirit were responsible for the punch the lucky guy's face. Perhaps the man who hit this can is slain. Oke, tadi ada lagi main place. Lady Craven faced the window. Oke, ini ada casebook lagi. Clue-nya ini mirip dengan yang tadi ya. Why? Deduction. Courtyard witness. Lady Craven was pointing at the window. I'm sure she saw someone in the courtyard the scenes. Oke, dia nemu sesuatu kayaknya. Oke, someone in the courtyard. Lady Craven was someone outside. She was pointing at the window. I'm certain windows are compliant. So check the area if they see. Oke, berarti kita harus tandain dulu.
Outside the window.
I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
Kita harus cek yang ada di sini ya. Apa nih? Ini kayak semacam hak dari sepatu ya. Kayak hak dari sepatu sini. Oke. Kita coba ke sini. Angie, it's like the old man losing it. His beehives are being ransacked, and every bee's going down one by one. I don't think he's got much honey left in the staying with the swarm. If you catch my drift, meet me at the docks at noon. We will do it together. Oh, Ada yang buat perjanjian sore-sore ya. John's Diary. Dokumen, oke. Honey plots pattern notes. Nah, ini salah macet dulu gua. Oke, ini siapa dia? Cordonian teacher, insomniac, nggak bisa tidur ya. Tapi dia friendly. Oke, aduh, salah mencet mulu nih. Sebelum itu gua ngecek dulu ke sini nih. Ada yang bisa kita interact kah? Kayaknya nggak ada ya. Tetap kita harus tanya ke dia.
Are you able to help me?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Selalu ya begitu ya. I'm not sure I know. Ini bunga-bunga juga yang bertaburan ya. Oke, di sini masuk ke ruangan sana ya. Kita benar-benar harus nyari lagi. Kita bisa masuk nggak sih? Oh, nggak bisa masuk air ya. Kita harus kesini berarti nih. Kita mencari sesuatu clue yang mungkin bisa kita pakai untuk nyelidikin hilangnya diamond ya. Wow. Ini ke tempat penyimpanan dong. Ini bisa diinteract nggak sih? Kedengaran suara lalat juga ya. Oke, nggak ada yang bisa kita interaksi di sini dan kita harus masuk ke sini. Dan ini terhubung ke terhubung ke sini. Oke. Coba mungkin bisa kita bisa ke sini kali ya. Nggak ada yang bisa kita interact juga di situ.
May I ask for your assistance?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
Dia belum pernah denger ya. Berarti kita harus balik lagi aja. Kita tetap harus balik lagi nih berarti nih. Si bapak ini juga nggak bisa kita ini ya. Cuman ini yang bisa kita interact tadi. Dan
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
inikah trailnya? Sebentar, apa kita harus buka lagi? Ini trailnya atau ini bunga? Oh, bunga ya. Si Johnnya diem-diem aja loh. John. Oke, ini ada footprint ya. Ini dia nih.
Size 4 with a broken heel. Size 4 with a broken heel.
Oke. Dan nggak ada lagi sih. Coba kita ke si John Watson lagi. Si John Watson di sini. John, gue nemu sepatu John. Cuman haknya hilang.
This case gets more exciting by the minute.
Okay.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing.
Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
Feebleness of women.
I didn't take the diamond, I swear.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Dia udah tiba-tiba di sini lagi dong. John Watson. Wait.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
Oke, all evidence udah collect ya. Chair was thrown aside a great force. Lady Craven is barely conscious but appears to be unhurt. After she has taken short rest, I'll be able to take her to talk to her. Okay. Kita masih belum bisa ngobrol, bisa?
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious.
Hmm.
Feebleness of women. I wonder what this mirror could have witnessed. Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
Kita mulai dipusingkan lagi ya. Dia udah ada di situ lagi dong. Oke, bisa, jadi kita bisa tracking ya kalau dalam mode key begini nih. Emang gitu doang sih sebenarnya. Oke, dia belok ke sini. Dia kemungkinan ke sini. Dan cuman ada sepatu ini aja.
Size 4 with a broken heel.
Oh, ini.
Most more. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja?
Dia ada di sini tiba-tiba, bangke.
Our witness was a nosy maid.
Will you find your princess?
Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
Oke, berarti kita harus nanya ke salah satu maidnya ya, pembantunya mungkin. Nah, coba kita ke sini.
May I ask for your assistance?
Oh yes, I can tell you everything, sir.
Okay, the staff stayed. Lucia got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the picture upstairs. Kita berarti harus ke atas ya. Oke, kita ke atas nyari si Lucia itu ya. Dekat picture. Oke. Lucia, where are you? Di sini kah ada lagi? Nah, ini dia kayak ini.
Do you know anything about this?
Sir, I don't know. Try asking someone else.
Near painting, tapi dia nggak dekat painting loh. Oke. Upstairs. Dia nggak ada di sebelah sini ya. Nggak ada maid sebelah sini. Oh, ini dia ini.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
Kita bohong aja dulu ya.
I'm a novelist documenting the supernatural and those who witness it. Now, should you take a starring role in the tale, I will need your name.
Oh my. A book? And you want to include me? I'm Lucia. Lucia Saleta.
Something
Lucia
went wrong during the
Saleta.
seance, Lucia, but no one will tell me what happened. You would be a valuable interview if you were there.
I was. And I saw everything with my own eyes.
Okay.
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table,
Oke.
touching their hands
Satu
to
orang
something
dan satu orang cewek cowok
The
duduk.
medium
Berarti kan tadi si
started to
Lord Craven sama
whisper
istrinya ya.
and chant. And a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble.
Mirip ya, berarti ada
I pressed
bubble atau
closer
ada
against the window to
kayak
see
awan
better.
gitu dari
And the lady
dadanya
saw
si
you.
itu ya.
How did you...
Dada si
Yes.
medium ya.
She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
Did you see
And
anything
that's all
else?
you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici. He was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You lied to the poor girl, Sherry. What a tease. She'll dream about being a character of that book.
Surely a pleasant dream is better than no dream at all, John.
Gak usah diingetin lagi dong,
Back to the crime
Watson.
scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Oh iya.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene.
This painting looks authentic, but it's just a talented imitation.
Jadi gimana? Kita I still get back to the scenes room and reconstruct it. Oke. Aduh. Berarti kita harus balik lagi ke si ruangan yang tadi lah ya. Untuk ngereka ulang kejadiannya. Kita lewat sini lah ya yang paling cepat. Ngereka ulang kejadian, cuy. Sebentar ini kita pointingnya ke sini dulu deh. Oke. Itu apa tuh? Loh.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Oh, ini tempat kita meditasi buat ngereka ulang kejadian. Oh, iya. Berarti mirip seperti Sherlock Holmes yang itu ya. Oke, sini ini. Enggak. Enggak, ini berarti si tapi kursi di situ ya. Oke, berarti ini si apa namanya? Si mediumnya di sini. Ini si salah. Ini si Lord Craven-nya di sini. Dan ini si lady-nya. Nah. Lady. Oke, validate.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Oke, jadi yang punya
It's
kemungkinan.
like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226.
226
It's one of
ya.
our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Ubur-ubur dong. Oke, kita masuk ke bagian yang menariknya ya. Jadi kita udah ngerekonstruksi semua yang berhubungan dengan ininya. Oh, kita punya deduksi. Ghost of the pet. Dewas in the scene. Siap. Bentar. Clues-nya ini masih rada-rada ini sih. Remote pin. Sensitive. Clue-nya masih kurang sih kayaknya. Select a clue. Combine. Kita nggak bisa combine juga sih. Sini. Nggak bisa ya. Oke, kita punya clue gitu doang. Dan jadi tadi si Lord Craven di sini ngelempar kursi ke arah sana. Si Lady Cravennya di sini nunjuk ke arah jendela sana yang ada si Lucia tadi. Terus di sini si mediumnya yang tadi katanya dari dadanya keluar kayak awan atau bubble gitu. Tapi apa ya? Dia kayak mau diserang sama si Lord Craven karena dia siap-siap atau pengen ngebela, apa ya, bukan ngebela sih jatuhnya, pertahanan lah ya. Takutnya memang itu hantu beneran atau memang ada ancaman dari si mediumnya gitu. Dan yang punya kesempatan untuk ngambil permata itu si Lady Craven ya sih. Cuman itu masih prediksi doang ya. Oke, kita langsung ke room 226 ya. 226. Aduh. 226 di mana nih? Ini 223. Oke, di sini ya. Sana. Ini 225.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Nah, ini dia nih.
Remember her, babe?
May I ask for your assistance?
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
May I ask for your assistance?
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
This
Mereka
isn't working.
nggak mau ya.
You might need a different tack.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Oke, kita harus mulai ngedenger. Sun, Bed's Acquaintance. Oke, kita keep. Salah ya. Jadi kita harus gimana nih?
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior.
Oke, star. Discard. Wah, susah cuy. Ngambil clue-nya susah ya ternyata ya.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Oke, kita lanjut lagi. Price rising again. Bukan sih. Ini wah. Susah, cuy.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Oke. Kita coba-coba ya. The chief steals food. Bukan. Oke, cannot use a knife. Berarti masuk ya. Oke.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Sekali lagi. Ayo bisa yuk. Salah. Oke, dapat 3 ya. Oke, gossip reading regarding Lady Craven. I overheard two staff member talking about Lady Craven. They gossip at the woman may not be the wife Lord Craven. By their observation, she was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get a Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a face knife. Menarik sih, menarik. Yuk kita ngobrol. By the way, musiknya kenapa jadi begini ya? Ada glass wine pecah lagi. Ini si Lord Craven-nya. Itu permatanya.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death.
Wow.
You were the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, After you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
Is Emma with you?
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting.
Kita tanya dulu, habis itu dia kemana?
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Oke. Jadi dia pergi ke bar ketika si istrinya itu diantar ke ke kamar sama si maid atau para para pembantu lah ya di hotel itu, dan dia malah pergi ke bar.
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand.
Okay.
So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Dia minta tolong lagi dan minta tolongnya seperti itu dong.
Why am I...
Gila ya. Reference to member Lord Craven explanation, dan kita nemu mayat dari Emma's body. Kita tag yang ini ke main place. Gak nyambung ya. Gak nyambung juga. Gak nyambung cuy.
Not surprised.
Oke, kita periksa dulu kali ya di... Mungkin di sini ada sesuatu kah?
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Strangle? Berarti ada yang ngecekek dia dong. Ada yang nyekek dia ya. Dan ininya kembali ya.
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Oke, itu udah kembali. Hah?
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
You think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Oke,
Well,
jadi
there is a professional medium right next door.
jadi untuk di bagian tubuh atau mayatnya Emma, si istri Lord Craven ini, kita nemu bahwa si permatanya ada balik. Terus di bagian lehernya itu kayak ada strangle atau cekikan pakai tangan kosong lah ya. Terus untuk di tasnya itu ada kayak barang-barang keluar dari tas dan kayak yang lagi nyari sesuatu nggak sih? Mungkin begitulah ya. Coba kita lanjut. Ambil foto mayat lagi ya.
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Oh, oke. Apa tuh?
A remarkably simple lock.
Weak lock. Kemungkinan memang ada juga yang bakal robos ya. Kita nggak bisa sih ke situ. Kayak kita investigasi dulu.
Fard Rouge Caramel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the traveling temptress.
Ada yang aneh-aneh lagi kah?
Fard Rouge Caramel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the traveling temptress.
Mode fokus.
Aha, a neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this?
Banyak juga di sini ya.
Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
Ada uang juga dan ada permata di sini. Ah, ini mirip sama yang tadi nih.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
Iya, seperti mod pin yang ada tadi ya. Mod pin yang ada di apa gitu. Apa tuh tulisannya? Virtus Adacter Sapit. Apa tuh?
Virtus Audacta Sapit. Courage tastes bold.
Courage tastes a blood. Oke.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Kita masih harus nyari lagi sesuatu mungkin. Oke, di kotak situ kita udah berhasil nemuin 5 clue. Di sini nggak ada lagi. Coba kita ke casebooknya dulu. Ring with mod design ya tadi. Hidden jewels. Mau strangle. The mod pin. Kayaknya the mod pin nyambung ke the mod ring deh. Nah ya, ada sangkut pautnya. Okay, they have something in common. Clues lagi maybe. Oke, ketemu lagi. The murder left the diamond. Ini kita harus milih ya. The murder left the diamond. Siapapun yang ngebunuh Emma meninggalkan diamond di sebelah mayatnya ya. Terus Lord Craven caught Emma with the stone. Jadi kita harus milih nih antara kita menyangka bahwa si pembunuhnya itu bakalan ninggalin diamond di sebelahnya Emma itu, atau kita bakal milih si Lord Craven itu yang nggak sengaja ngelihat Emma dengan si batu permatanya itu. Lord Craven returned to the room just Emma was hiding the diamond. Oh, jadi kalau Lord Craven itu nyangkanya si Emma yang nyembunyiin si diamondnya itu. Karena memang dari scenes-nya itu, kalau misalkan dilihat tadi itu, si Emma-nya itu nunjuk ke arah window, tapi tangannya bisa aja ngambil si diamondnya posisinya. Terus si Lord Craven-nya itu ngangkat kursi buat mukulin ke si mediumnya yang ngundang si hantunya. Terus si mediumnya itu kayak yang dia juga ketakutan akan dipukul sama si Lord Craven ya. Menarik. Oke, kita pilih yang itu dulu ya. Bisa lah nanti. Ini nggak nyambung ya. Ini nggak nyambung juga. Ini nggak nyambung. Ini nggak nyambung juga. Oke, mungkin nggak nyambung kali ya. Oke, kita balik lagi dan kita harus nyamperin si ini dulu. Aduh. Kita harus nyamperin resepsionis buat minta kunci dari kamar 225 ya. Kamar 225. Hello. Iya, John udah nongol di situ aja, John. Udah nungguin bukan dibantuin.
I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Oke, ke kita dikasih ya, kuncinya kita dikasih loh.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Such a shame that Inspector Placido vanished. I'd feel much safer with him handling this.
Oke, jadi mana kuncinya? Udah
Such a shame
dikasih.
that Inspector Placido vanished.
Kita dikasih kunci kah? Oh, udah. Kita tag dulu lah ya, supaya kita jelas gitu untuk arahnya kemana. Oke, kita ke kamar 225 dulu yuk. 225. 225 gue kayak ingat sesuatu ya. Mang sabarahaan 215 ya. Lagu siapa? Coba itu. Ini nggak bisa kita masukin juga ya. 225 ya di sini kayaknya. 224 sih.
With skills like that, this biblical lady could get a job in Scotland Yard.
Iya, ini 225 nih. Anjir, si John Watson-nya udah di sini lagi dong. Udah duluan aja dia. John Watson.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Observe. Kita observe si mediumnya dulu ya. Oke, pertama dari kacamata. Took a heavy blow. Berarti dia pernah kena apa ya, jotos kali ya. Hey. Nggak bisa digerakin. Train and sleight of hand. Kayak tangannya terlatih ya. Dan skinny seem malnutrisi kali ya, malnourished. Ini dia ada yang aneh lagi. Use a lot of makeup. Oke, dia pakai makeup juga ya. Oke. Fresh scrape, slightly bleeding. Fresh. Gua nggak tahu kenapa itu. Agak mencurigakan juga sih semediumnya.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits preferred clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the
Nggak, gue kenapa ngerasa jadi rada-rada mengerikan ya. Oke, kita tell me.
Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
Kita pengen tahu alasannya dulu. Kita pengen tahu alasan dia kenapa.
Bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Evidence. Kita mau inin evidence gitu. Coba kita select yang ini.
Sorry, that's beyond my expertise.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
Ya, gue juga rada mencurigai dia sih sebenarnya. Oh, bentar. Ini ada Nampaknya ada yang aneh sih. Oke, kita coba cek dulu.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defenses against visitors from the great beyond.
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
Oke. Si John Watson-nya kemana itu? Masih di situ.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
Hey John, gimana John?
Always take me to the best of places, Sherry.
Ah elah John, gak bantu gitu John. Ya kita ini ya. Ke Galici. Coba kita balik lagi. Tapi jauh ya. Sebentar. Iya. Nyambung ding. Pintunya nyambung ke sini loh. Pintunya nyambung ke sini. Anjir. Pintunya nyambung ke situ. Ada yang aneh kah? Iya, pintunya nyambung ke situ.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? That's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Kita
Did
coba
you ever
tanya
see Miss Emma
cincinnya ya.
wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Oke.
Get to the point, Mr. Holmes.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already.
Ada info baru lagi jadinya ya. Si Lord Craven-nya nggak mengenali ring dengan pin kupu-kupu tadi, mod ya. Terus kita juga nemuin beberapa uang dan kayak semacam perhiasan keluarga ya. Oke, terus ada deduction lagi. Ada kemungkinan Emma left scratch on Luca hands manufacturing. Ya, kecurigaan mengarah ke si Luca Galici ya. Kita curiga ke si Luca Galici. Oke, ada lagi jadinya. Luca scratch were best servant, Emma scratch Luca. Gak nyambung ya? Oke, ada lagi kah clue-nya? Banyak sih. Ini nggak nyambung kemana-mana ya. Oh iya ya. Ini bertetanggaan. Nah. The lock between the two hotels room was weak. Luca could pick it easily. Bisa jadi. Kalau misalkan gua ini kita rubah ke sini, gak connect ya? Kita harus nyari clue lagi. Sini. You promised me a compensation for your gross misconduct. In order to cover the cost of my treatment and the Quell scandal, you had not received penny. You know I lost my job after your false accusation because of my hand injury. Kok mengarah ke si Luka ya? If you could continue your mission to me as before. Kita punya clue lagi surat dan masuk ke deductionnya lagi ya. Ini oke. Ini gimana nih? Jadi arahnya sebenarnya mau kemana sih? Arahnya ke situ nggak sih? Ah, the truth enraged Lord Craven. Lord Craven was furious when he discovered that Emma had stolen it from him. Oke, jadi kita tahu ada clue bahwa kemungkinan si Lord Craven ini marah ya. Oke, kita balik lagi ke clue dan nggak ada lagi clue-nya ya. Oke. Should I?
Someone was not happy with his post?
Dear Sir, I have to inform you that the thief investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We had a the ring. So as we are unable to find an evidence his participation in the crime, we will inform you of any progress in this case. Then go, bro. Marshal Police Commissarish. Something new again. Something new again. Emma had a history of deceit. Emma was a thief. Jadi Emma itu dulunya adalah pencuri yang kemudian ngebuat si Lord Craven itu percaya kalau apa ya? Servant tuh kayak semacam mungkin pengikut kali ya atau asisten mungkin ya yang mencuri. That the servants were stealing. Oh, jadi si Emma itu pencuri, tetapi dia bisa ngebuat si Lord Craven itu percaya kalau memang ada pencuri lain yang nyuri si diamondnya itu, dan dia itu she then it throughout their trip. Itu kata-katanya agak kurang gua ngerti tuh. Oke, ada lagi. Luka could know Emma was a thief. Jadi si Luka Galich ya. Kemungkinan dia tahu kalau si Emma itu adalah pencuri. Jadi if their path has crossed in the past, Luka could know Emma prediction. Jadi kalaupun si Luka Galich ini tahu bahwa si Emma itu dulu mungkin ketahuan mencuri atau gimana ya. Jadi kemungkinan ada sangkut pautnya ke si Luka. Jadi kayak ada semacam hubungan lah ya. Oke, clue-nya cuma satu sih. Tinggal satu ya clue-nya. Kita harus cari lagi.
Someone was not happy with his post?
Coba.
Someone was not happy with his post?
Nggak bisa ya. Berarti kita harus kemana nih? Kita tandain yang ini dulu kali ya. Apa... Coba gue bingung. Kita harus nyari sesuatu clue lagi sih sebenarnya dari kamar yang 225 ini kayaknya. John Watson-nya nggak ada di sini dong.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
Oke, kita bisa analisis. Terus, dear Luca, I hope you will have a time to visit our state and perform under sins. Since was I last speak to my husband through you. I feel that my life has changed completely. I cannot wait until I speak to him again. And I'm anxious for your visit. Countess Lemore. Siapa ini? Ada invitation.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Oke, sebelum itu kita coba ectoplasm ya. Main place-nya ada yang baru nggak sih? Nggak ada ya. Nanti kita emang harus casebook ayo Gimana nih, gimana nih? Gimana ya, gimana ya? Ini ramuannya di sini. Help, coba help. Gini kali ya. Gimana sih? Gue nggak ngerti nih untuk ininya ya. Ini ramuannya kita butuh di sini. Oke, mungkin ke sini kali ya. Sini sih. Gimana sih? Oke, gini kali ya. Sukses. Oh, gitu ternyata. Sample of jenis and evaporate very quickly. But this substance appears to be stable.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a
Main pace ada lagi kah?
rubber balloon.
Provide evidence. Kita coba yang ini.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
Sebenarnya cukup menarik sih. Ektoplasmnya mirip balon ya, cuman
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Spirit confirm. Masa gua harus nanya hantu gitu? Ada.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
So young and so dead.
John, bantuin ke John?
Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
John, bantuin ke John? Anjir, bingung dong John.
Someone was not happy with his post.
Oke, nggak ada lagi yang bisa kita cek kayaknya, cuman gue bingung nih. Ini Ken yang tadi ya? Bingung cuy. Tapi penasaran gitu, pengen selesai.
Bilge, balderdash, and baloney, the lot of them. Bilge, balderdash, and baloney, the lot of them. Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation. Someone is making the most of his stay. Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Puyeng ya? Oke. Ini nggak ada lagi kayaknya. Si John udah kesini lagi aja. John bantu.
Always take me to the best of places, Sherry.
Kok di sini nggak bisa?
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Situ ruangannya nggak bisa dibuka. Loh, kok aing mentok ya? Mentok cuy. Mentok banget ini. Nah, saya gue nggak bisa nemuin apa-apa lagi. Ah, ada pisau. Tapi pisau di sini nggak bisa diambil. Ini udah semua.
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Wow.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Kita coba ke bar ya. Ke bar itu lewat sini. Kita coba tanyain dulu, soalnya sebelum naik ke tangga, sebelum naik ke kamar, si apa namanya?
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Can I ask you a question?
That's a question I can answer.
I found a witness who advised that Lord Craven spent only a short time in the bar after he left the scene's room. Jadi dia cuma sebentar ya.
May I ask for your assistance?
I cannot be of help, sir. Someone else might know better.
Oke, sorry. Oke. Berarti kita nemu deduction lagi. Lord Craven had time to killing Emma. Oke, jadi kesimpulannya yang ngebunuh ternyata Lord Craven. Mungkin kita tadi, nah ini dia, kemungkinan si Lord Craven ini dimanfaatin sama si Emma. Kalau si Emma itu bukan pencuri dan mungkin sampai nikahin kali ya. Soalnya tadi ada bilang sampai husband husband or wife gitu ya. Dan kemungkinan di sini pas tadi ketika diamondnya hilang, ketemu sama si Lord Craven-nya bahwa si diamondnya itu diambil sama si Emma. Lord Craven-nya murka, akhirnya ngebunuh si Emma-nya, dan pelakunya si Lord Craven-nya. Wah, that was amazing. Kita bring Lord Craven to justice, coy. Kita bring. Bisa switch ya? Craven cannot control his temper and has the money and influence to escape punish. I must bring him to a justice. Terus kalau mercy Lord Craven play professional criminal given Emma single class killing was self defense. Jadi dia ngebunuh Emma itu cuman buat self defense aja, pertahanan dirinya ya. Kita bring to justice aja lah ya. Oke. Craven karena tadi temper. Oke. Escape. Back. Kita ke... Oh ya, berarti kita harus ke si Lord Craven lagi. Karena si Lord Craven-nya harus kita harus bawa ke keadilan yang seadil-adil ya. Lord Craven, Anda ternyata ngebunuh ya. Accused.
I cannot cover for you, Lord Craven. The facts are conclusive. You murdered your mistress.
It wasn't me. You have no proof, not a whit.
Pertama kita coba ini ya, bahwa dia nemuin stone with Emma.
You entered the room just as Miss Emma was hiding the diamond. Discovering that she was the thief was the final straw.
Preposterous! I didn't know a thing about it until you showed me her stash.
You have bruised knuckles and you look a mess. The poor woman fought for her life and you bear all the evidence.
This whole evening was a mess. You know I got into a scuffle with the medium in the seance room. Nothing has changed since then.
A couple of whiskies go down fast for an alcoholic. That left you plenty of time for murder.
That's ridiculous. I am no alcoholic, and there are witnesses who will attest I was there for at least a quarter of an hour.
Okay, it's enough.
There's plenty of proof, sir. The police would certainly arrest you.
You scoundrel. You said you would help me. I had nothing to do with it, as you will soon see.
You will rot in gaol.
There is a more charitable interpretation. Miss Emma was lied to you and drove you to violence. You
Kita
deserve
ngebantu
a
kali ya.
second chance. If you apply yourself and some of your wealth, you could do a great deal of good outside of jail. I will tell the police what I learned about Miss Emma, and no more.
Well, even if you don't believe I'm innocent, you've given me a chance to prove it. Thank you for staying on my side.
Jadi gimana nih gue? Tadi bingung juga nih buat milih.
Gentlemen, when this matter is resolved, I'll see to it you are sacked. This treatment is unbecoming for a man of my status. Mr. Holmes, you are my witness.
Look at him, the murderer playing the indignant victim. He should be a politician.
He certainly has the means. I hope he also possesses the character to do better and do good.
Oke, gitu dong kan? Bukannya kita mau bring justice ya, tapi kayak... Nah, itulah. Oke, case pertama selesai. Dimana case pertama... kita mendengar ada sebuah kegaduhan tentang pemanggilan spirit atau makhluk gaib ya, untuk jadi kayak semacam guide ya. Dan pengen ngobrol gitu kan, dan ternyata itu adalah dalang untuk pencuri diamond. Dan akhirnya pencuri diamondnya dibunuh juga gitu.
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Ya, itulah akhirnya jadi kayak si Sherlock Holmes pengen liburan dan ternyata malah nemu kayak case bahwa ada yang manggil spirit, terus diamond hilang. Awalnya kita cuma niat mau ngembaliin si tongkat yang dimiliki sama si Lord Craven-nya itu ya. Dan ternyata pada saat kita mau ngembaliin ada kejadian aneh saat medium itu dilakukan. Tadi yang waktu awal kita ditunjuk untuk ngehadirin kayak semacam gue pertemukan dengan spirit gitu kan ibaratnya, dan ternyata berujung pencurian diamond dan pembunuhan akhirnya.
Sherry, I forbid you to spend another night here. The hotel's reputation won't survive a second investigation.
Okay. The unlucky scenes. It seemed the scenes went south. I don't know what happened yet, but I doubt the spirit were responsible. Were responsible for the punch Luca Gallici face. Perhaps the man who hit him can explain. Oke, kita harus ke mana tuh? My genuine friend has been a friend since childhood. I can remember time without him. We cannot accept that only I can see him. Hah? Sebentar? Apa? John has been my friend since childhood. I cannot remember time without him. And he cannot accept that only I can see him. Jadi si John Watson ini hayalan gitu? Imaginary friend? Ya, imaginary friend kah? Cuman hayalan? Wow. Jadi kita sendiri gitu ceritanya. Nah, coba kita tanya-tanya, Miss.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Oh, sir, I'm afraid I don't know about that.
Oh, kita suruh ke resepsionis ya. Nanyain tentang kamar kita gimana gitu. Loh. Kok nggak bisa? Apa kita harus lewat sini?
Come on, Sherry. Why walk when we can ride?
Ride?
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
Kita kemana? Wah, jauh lagi dong. Ya, jauh lagi dong. Kita kemana ini? Set ngerendernya rada-rada berat ya.
Is everything all right? If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
The funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. I couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
Sherlocknya masih muda banget sih jatuhnya ya. To evidence update. Kita ada evidence lagi. A bunch of Aster, mother favorite's flower. Remembering the funeral, Jonas. If I remember my mother's funeral, I don't, but I can try to recall something. Okay. Whoa. Who is this? Is this me? Is this a Sherlock? Mycroft.
was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral.
Ada Mycroft
Never told me
cuy.
why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem.
Oke, ini kita kayak semacam recreate ingatan tentang si Sherlock Holmes, ngehadirin kayak semacam bukan semacam sih, ngehadirin pemakaman ibunya ya. I can try to recall my mother's funeral, my crop, and I had to leave for London just after the funeral. Ini si Sherlock, mungkin ini si Mycroft ya. Ini siapa nih? Oke, ini siapa?
The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then.
Okay. I want to see her
one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's a...
Wow. Violet Holmes. Jadi si John ini nyata atau enggak sih sebenarnya? Soalnya tadi my imaginary friend loh.
A pocket watch. It seems familiar, John. Why is it here?
Kita ngelihat kayak apa? Kayak ada pocket watch ya.
Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently.
Baru ditaruh kayaknya ya. Lilinnya.
A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why?
Ada seseorang misterius ya. Ada seseorang misterius yang naro maybe bunga di sini ya. Oke, kita coba cari lagi nih. Musiknya enak ya. Kalau menurut gue enak sih ini. Oke, kita tap. Main place-nya masih belum ya. Oke, kita harus construction lagi. Oh, ini kita 5,5.
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prince suggests he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
Gila ya, cuman dari ngelihat doang loh. Oke, kita dapat.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tire, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Jadi kita kayak semacam dapat trail atau jejak sepeda.
Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
Oh, sepedanya sepeda begini ya. Oke, masih terus maju ke sana. Sepedanya sepeda apa, ban gede depan, ban kecil belakang gitu. Oke. Sepedanya ini dia nih.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
It's stained with oil paint.
Along space, leather strap.
Easel was kept there. The Hospitaller crypts. If memory serves, they're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree. I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercurio.
Yours,
An artist
Mercurio.
working in a cemetery. Do you think he'd paint?
Casebook. Oke, kita dapat satu foto. Foto of the Hospitaller Crypts. Mungkin kita tandai dulu ini.
Portrait.
Fotonya di mana ini? Ah, ini dia fotonya di sini ternyata. Yep, fotonya di sini dan mungkin kita cuma rumput biasa ya. Kita coba tanya dulu.
Are you able to help me? Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Kayak ada orang lain. Nah, ini dia mungkin ya.
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Ini yang di episode pertama, yang di video awal.
Mr. Holmes, did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal. It was a welcome distraction. Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor. Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke. Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Cadona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
Langsung kita tanya aja kali ya.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch? Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here. Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery. I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay.
Okay.
A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too are loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance? Closure, I suppose. And what is closure? Mere proximity? Understanding. Acceptance. You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death? Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood. Your mother? Yes, my mother. I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise. Otherwise than consumption? No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way. She has. Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Jadi dia yang habis datang ke ke makam ibunya ya.
Are you all right, Sherry?
Oke. Dan yang naruh pocket watch-nya itu si dia juga ya. Mysterious visitor. Oke. Vogel story. Vernal Vogel is the man that left my mother's watch on her grave. Nah tadi yang itu namanya Vogel ya. Vogel claimed it was in his way to return what already belonged to me. He has also mentioned that there was a police investigation into my mother's death. I doubt that is true, but if they did, there would be something about in the police archive. 10 years ago, we were living somewhere in the Grand Serai, which should help me narrow my search.
As long as you need.
Okay.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
Aduh, nge-lag.
Excuse me, just one question. Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Kita bisa fast travel nggak sih? Keluarnya lewat mana nih? Oh, lewat sini. Keluarnya lewat sini. Lah dia kenapa itu? Si Aki kenapa ini?
Are you able to help me?
Do you know, I'd rather bite a snake than talk to you.
Ih. Gimana sih? Ini para pengemis ya?
Help me, please.
I'd rather bite a snake than talk to you.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or you just
Kenapa begitu ya?
annoying these people on purpose.
Oh. Sini ya berarti ya. Ke arah ini apa nih? Tadi kita suruh kemana sih? Gue lupa. Aduh. Garden Serai. Ah, sini mungkin ya. Kita ke Garden Serai, ke paling bawah ternyata harusnya ya. Oke, sebentar, kita udah berapa jam ini? Udah berapa jam ini? Mana ya? Oh, udah 1 jam 40 ya. Lanjut dulu lah. Kita udah di lokasinya sekarang.
Extra, extra! Dilemma in the... Interested in some Cordona news?
Oke. Kita beli
Check the
satu.
front page. You won't regret it.
Consequences. Palazzo Doctor is a woman discovered the string of aluminum. Oh, ini case yang kita selesaiin ya. Ntar gua harus kemana sih? Sana ya. Atau kita harus ke mana sih? Sebentar, gue bingung nih. Narrow my search will help me narrow my search. Map. Kita disuruh ke sana, cuy. Kesini kah? Gue bingung anjir ini.
Can you satisfy my curiosity? I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
Oh, mungkin kita harus ke Palazzo itu kali ya. Coba kita ke Palazzo. Gak bisa cuy. Apa emang harus lewat situ? Misi. Aduh, maaf. Kayaknya kita harus ke sini deh. Penasaran. Map. Lewat mana masuknya? Lewat sini kah? Gak bisa masuk sih. Iya gak bisa. Oh. Nah ini balik ke yang tadi lagi kayaknya. Iya, ini hotel yang tadi sih. Itu hotel yang tadi. Wow, well, well. Jadi di sini kita suruh ngapain sih? Kita suruh ke sini.
All the newspapers are sold out.
Iya, sini
All
ya.
the newspapers are sold out.
Udah nggak ada. Itu udah beres. Consequences. Ini yang tadi yang koran. Jir. Sekarang bingung harus ngapain di sini ya. Sebentar. Cordona City Hall. Police Station. Chronicles. Terus cemetery ya? Kemana lagi gue bingung. Sini kah? Traders Ally. Oh, ini buat beli baju. Ngapain tuh bocah? Coba map lagi. Ini ya. Traders Ally itu ini kan? Ah, shit. Cordona. Wah, bingung gua. Bingung lagi nih kayak di awal-awal tadi. Coba kita bisa ke air sih, nggak bisa ya. Wah, bingung cuy. Kayaknya gue harus nyontek lagi. Oke lah, mungkin live-nya gue sampai sini dulu aja kali ya. Nanti untuk kasus yang kedua, tadi karena kasus pertama kan udah selesai tuh, yang kita ngembalin Kane, terus ada hilangnya Diamond, dan ada misteri pembunuhan di situ, kita juga udah pecahin. Tinggal jadi inti utama ceritanya itu Mother's Love ya. Jadi kita pengen telusurin tentang kematian ibu kita sendiri gitu, si Violet Holmes. Oke, kita mungkin lanjut ke chapter selanjutnya atau case selanjutnya di next stream aja atau next video mungkin ya. Terima kasih yang udah nonton, mungkin yang udah mampir, terima kasih juga, dan sampai jumpa di next stream selanjutnya. Bagi yang nonton di restream pun enjoy ya. Terima kasih udah mampir, udah nonton juga, dan see you on the next video, see you on the next stream, dan sampai jumpa, see you, bye bye. Bye 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 bye.